Welcome back, everybody, as we're about to get started with game number 2 between Owens Community College and St. Clair College. St. Clair taking that first one in rather convincing fashion after round 2, where they started to kind of run away with things. But we'll have to see what happens here on Villa as we're about to get started. Bands are now underway. Hibana and Maverick being taken off the board nice and quick here. So this is the second time in a row we're going to see Hibana taken off of play. Okay, there we go. So Maverick, Valkyrie, Mira, and Hibana all taken out of the game. And we'll have to see how this one turns out. Villa, of course, like I was saying before, we don't get to see very many St. Clair matches on it at all. Looking forward to seeing what they have cooked up for this matchup. And with St. Clair on defense to start things off, we see a Tachanka. The rework hasn't came in just yet, so I don't think we'll see that get locked in. Of course, it's Rapid. We wouldn't expect to see him on anybody else. Gonna 6-pick over to that smoke, and it'll be business as usual for the Saints.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Deploying ADS. ADS deployed and ready to go.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion.
Of course, St. Clair up 1-0 here in this series. Best of 3 series between St. Clair and Owens. Owens going to be fighting for their opportunity to try and bring us to game number 3, where we can see them take on St. Clair at the clubhouse. And first attack underway. I'm not sure if this is a map-specific thing, or if they just saw how successful it worked during the last matchup. But Interstellar not going to be bringing the Jackal out, but is opting for Nomad as well, very similarly to how St. Clair did in that last round. North, I think, thought he heard something, in which he would have been correct, but he's going to take the Sledgehammer to one of JMB's turrets. So it's one way that you can actually get rid of those turrets, is just give it an old whack with that thing, and it's out of there. Otherwise, that turret is pretty shielded. Excuse me. Oh, with everybody inside the building, we're going to finally start getting some work done. Nitro Cell coming through the rooftops, not going to make its mark onto anybody. Cheeky little attempts there from, I believe that was Kira. It's not going to find its mark. Domo, though, finding Lenny. Quick fashion. Still trying to blow through this wall. Are they going to be successful in doing so? It does not appear so. North, Interstellar, and Stitch moving forward. Stitch getting shot upon from the other side. Tries to return fire. Is going to be successful in finding Rapid. Smoke down. Minute left. 4v4. Okay, Munchie sending some of those grenades in there, but it's going to be just gobbled up by Domo's ADS. Big Papa going to get blasted by North in the meantime. A different side of the map, opening fire through the couches, finds another jam. Beast goes down. 2v4 now. 40 seconds on the clock. Kira and Domo versus the world. That's almost a double there for Domo if it lined up correctly. Damage done to both. But now, Kira goes down. Domo finds one, looks to try and make the play, but Interstellar going to shut that down. Owens taking the first round. Going to try that site again. It was a little bit of, I feel, like a missed execution, not necessarily a game plan kind of thing. So we'll see if St. Clair can bring this one back around, tie it up nice and quick. We do see the 6th pick, Interstellar, switching off the Nomad, opting to go back onto the Jackal for that roam presence elimination.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And Interstellar and North both off to a fantastic start in this one, picking up 2 kills apiece. Domo finding 2 as well, but not enough to clean up that one, as it was basically him versus everybody by the end of that.
Wall is reinforced!
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Facing my evil eye.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Okay, second attack now underway. Of course, the only switch from Owens Community College is going to be that 6th pick over to Interstellar's Jackal.
Drone activated.
Of course, same site, similar setup. We'll see how St. Clair adjusts to try and defend the site a little bit better this time. By Kira on the Bandit, I think, is new for this site as well.
Device placed.
As we see him getting ready to electrify those doors so no drones or any breaching charges can be effective there. See
Bomb
Interstellar
located by attackers.
looking for some footprints, is going to be successful in finding some. Does actually end up finding out Big Papa, but he's way on the other side of the site. Gonna try and ping it out. That's gonna be North, gonna try and eliminate him through a couple walls, but as we see the ping keep moving, that's because Big Papa's running for the hills. Does not want to get hunted down quickly by Jackal.
Attackers have located
Wants
a
to
bomb.
be a threat later on, especially as this game goes on. And now this is going to be the Bandit trick war here as we see the EMP go off, but at the same time, Kira did not have the battery down, so the EMP is for naught. Stitch here has the right idea. Somebody from St. Clair hanging out around the wall, just looking for their opportunity to strike. They're going to keep plowing explosives through that roof. And there comes the flank from one of the St. Clair members. Rapid finds one, but Munchie's going to just trade him out. I really feel like a smoke should not be doing that move, but Rapid is at least going to go 1 for 1. But any of the value of his smoke grenades, like I keep on mentioning, are gone for this round. Lenny going to find Big Papa, take him out. Sees the gun, opens fire. Kira going to find Lenny. The light machine gun in hand. Damn Beast is ready, as Kira's probably going to be the first line of defense here if they decide to take this wall. as we see the ace charges coming through, and it's going to be enough of a sightline to find Kira, take him down. Domo versus... Or no, it's Domo and JM Beast versus 3. Stitch on the way with the diffuser. JM Beast versus the world.
5 seconds.
Finds one, gives away his location, but at least the diffuser was stopped. Finds another. Did he stall enough time? He has to stick this diffuser, but JM Beast is stuck on the wall. This is exactly what you hate to see. He had the right idea. That wall just completely screwed St. Clair in that situation. That is absolutely frustrating on the side of St. Clair, and that's going to give another win over to Owens Community College. Had that wall actually done what it was supposed to do, JM Beast would have had the proper flank. But instead, he got stuck in it and was an absolute sitting duck for Owens Community College to just get up from the diffuser and nice and quietly just walk on over, had all the time in the world, and just pop a cap in poor JM Beast's face. I mean, it's to be expected with a game as elaborate and as deep as Rainbow Six Siege. There ought to be a few
Defenders, protect your
little
bombs from being
bugs
defused
still
by
in the
attackers.
play. Definitely hurt St. Clair on that one. It's too bad. They had the right idea, but could not finish it off. Let's hope for the side of St. Clair and for JMB specifically that that's not going to be a nerf to his psyche. A play like that can definitely be frustrating, but of course, as a pro player in anything or a collegiate player in any
10 seconds
traditional sport, any esport, gotta be able to keep your cool. So I'm curious
5 seconds
if
remaining.
this will affect him at all.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Knowing JMB, he'll probably just laugh that one off, but you never know. The trophy room this time in the second floor, going to be the bomb sites. St. Clair going to try and take over. From the bottom up. This is also the first time we're seeing St. Clair pull Big Papa off the Maluzi and onto a Rook. I mean, a Rook is the kind of character that you would expect, or kind of operator that you would expect to get aggressive. And actually, shots fired from the hatch. Big Papa, sure enough, going to get the elimination onto North. Taking a sledge off the table nice and quickly.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, of course, a Rook. For those new to Rainbow Six Siege, his whole thing is in regards, or his gadget is actually a bunch of bulletproof vests. So, if you get taken down to 0 HP, as long as it's not via a headshot, I do believe you get sent into your knockdown state instead of getting eliminated outright.
A bomb has been located.
Gives you a little bit of extra leeway if you do opt to be aggressive. Stitch, for the second time in a row, does spot one of the St. Clair members, but it's for such a split second that he can't actually opt to go for a play. Kira blows away Lenny. And they're going to look towards the left. However, there is a St. Clair member to the right of Stitch as well. Munchie going to find Big Papa. And sure enough, oh, that's actually really rough. The diffuser just went right through the hatch as well. Worst case scenario here for Munchie. He's going to try and get this, but he's in for a world of hurt. He's got to travel so far to even get the diffuser, or he has to 1v4 frag out. So this is a tall task for poor Munchie. Finds one, but JMB is going to clean that one up. So St. Clair on the board here on Villa. 2-1 for Owens. Yeah, that was definitely going to be a tough one. That would have been miraculous if Munchie could have pulled something off there. With the trophy room off the board, we're going to try the aviator room once again, looks like. I would be very surprised to see Rapid stick to that clash, but maybe this is something that he has been working on. It looks like it's locked in, so they very well might be giving this play a shot. In the past, we've seen the reverse, where it'd be Rapid on something different with JM Beast playing the clash.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
But not the case this time, of course. Those who don't know, Clash the only operator on defense with a riot shield. And just stand in a doorway and be an absolute wall. And that shield also has electrocution properties as well, so it does have a tiny bit of range on it, but not a lot. Yeah, as you can see, it can be an absolute unit, and you take up a lot of space with that riot shield, so you can completely block off a doorway. The other interesting operator pickup here is Big Papa now on the Wamai. So we have double denial in regards to grenades, and then we have Interstellar on the Iana, and her whole ordeal is being able to basically use herself as a drone, makes like a hologram of herself that you can control like a drone, or like an actual player. And then when you shoot the hologram, it just disappears, and then now she has all the information as to where you were. As we'll see here right now. Whips out a version of herself, just breaches in, is able to run through even like fake shots if necessary, I do believe. Of course, it does time out eventually. And with that, Interstellar now knows this area is nice and safe. Let's start moving forward.
Bomb located by attackers.
In north, moving in towards one of the bomb sites. Does spot the clash out, sees Rapid there. Rapid going to be able to call out the location of north at least. And we're going to get back on the drone here for Interstellar. Oh, that's actually an interesting idea. Try and mess with Rapid a little bit. Domo going to find north, however, as we start to move in onto Rapid once again. Really starting the pressure. I'm trying to maybe make something work with that grenade, but of course this is why you got both Wamai and Jaeger trying to deny. He's taken up so much space now in regards to denying grenades that it's not even funny. Like, that clash is essentially feeling unstoppable. I mean, you can't not just pay attention to the clash either. See Interstellar moving forward, but of course that is the drone. Or the gadget, rather. 3 members left on Owens. Kind of hard blocked here by Rapid once again. 40 seconds left on the clock. We're really trying to make something happen, but it feels like they're lost right now. This could be St. Clair tying this game up. All right, make a frag grenade through there. Make it count. Not going to find anybody. Munchie opening fire. Interstellar nearby as well for backup. 20 seconds left on the clock. Lenny has been knocked down in the process as well. So 2 players left. Now it's just up to 1. It's looking like a flawless incoming here for St. Clair. And in fact it is. They cannot deal with Rapid's shield. And they have no idea where to go from there. Flawlessly done as JMBs cleans up the final elimination. It's little plays like that that then make me remember why a team like St. Peter's University yesterday during the Collegiate R6, why they would just completely ban the clash outright if you know the team has some experience with it. Because there is opportunities like that that do, of course, happen where you feel absolutely lost. Now, this very well may have been a site-specific tactic here for St. Clair and not just a generic overall,
Attackers need to
as they
locate
do
and
switch it
defuse
up
bombs.
for this next site, the dining room. First time we're seeing this one in play here as we're almost at halftime. Round number 5 on the board, all tied up 2-2. Jam Beast on the pulse again. Rapid, that's not a smoke, but that might as well be his brother, as that is, of course, Mute. Kira on the Maluzi, Big Papa on the Wamai. So you still got all sorts of denial in regards to Wamai and Jaeger, but also the annoyance in regards to Rapid and
10
Kira.
seconds left.
And then JMBs is going to be the quarterback essentially here in this
5
play.
seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Now we have Lenny switching over to the IQ. Which, I mean, if you're trying to spot out as many of those mute jammers or ADSs, Banshees, or pretty much anything in this case, everybody from St. Clair could be or has something that IQ will want to spot and want to shoot out. So, could be a good pickup here from Lenny, or of course Owens Community College. Another cute play available as well is that IQ can spot when Pulse pulls out his heartbeat scanner. So sometimes you can get a quick, easy kill catching the Pulse off guard if such a play does line up that way. Shots fired near Munchie as he jumps out of the building. Stitch also finding shots from below. Going to try and return some fire. Kind of giving away both Lenny's position as well. Shots fired at, I think that was north. It's going to be Domo finding the kill there. And there's where the Pulse kind of comes in clutch. That's exactly what JM Beast was looking for. Spotting him out from below. Lob up the Nitro Cell in a soft floor. Blow him up from below. Never know what hit him.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Bungie's at least able to collect this diffuser back up to keep some life into this attack, but 3 on 5, the only damage done is a tiny bit to Jam Beast, and Kira also with the Nitro Cell, really making this attack from below absolutely devastating here for St. Clair. Just sharking them completely. Domo with another kill here in this round. It's all up to poor Munchie once again.
Perimeter set. Magnet online.
Moving forward towards the A site, however, caught up in the Banshee, so that's going to slow him down, and Jambee's going to try and face check. Not going to get that one, but Rapid's right there for the refrag. Nothing that Owens could do there. Nice try there from Munchie, but St. Clair going to take the lead as we get ready to go into halftime. One last defense for St. Clair, then of course got to flip it around. But with them winning 3 rounds in a row, this is kind of looking reminiscent of game number 1. Versus exactly what we saw. Saints won the first one, but then Owens Community College won 2 in a row, and St. Clair just took it and ran from there. Kind of feels like the same thing. Sure, Owens started off with 2. Now St. Clair have been winning, and they have not let it go since.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
My beautiful evil eye is ready. Stop worrying about grenades. You can stop worrying about grenades.
My evil eye ready to kill some storms.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left.
Okay, Big Papa going back over to the the Rook as well. This very well might be a site-specific kind of tactic for them. And we see Lenny Oniana this time. So, looks like Owens likes this operator, and multiple players are willing to play it out as well. We ride with Lenny as he scouts out this wine cellar. And we can see it, but obviously they can't, but most of St. Clair seems to be on either the first or the second floor. Opens fire, does spot the player by the hatch, and they're going to be able to move forward from there. Somebody right to the side of those hatches. North has the right idea. Being there in the Zofia, and actually the footsteps do end up spotting out one of the players on the side of St. Clair. North was right there, but whomever Interstellar pinged out just completely ran for the hills after that. The grenade from North barely tagging JM Beast. Still sitting pretty safe, however. Lenny took a little bit of damage in the meantime as well, but now it's go time here. Of course, Stitch going to be looking to blow through this, but it does not get very far. Only blows away the top side. Try it again, because of course has to deal with Kira on that Cade. Really making things difficult with that electricity.
Attackers have located a bomb.
North and Stitch moving forward. Shots fired right by them. Switching to a different grenade style. Pops it out there. Kind of disorients himself, actually, in the process. Might have got some of the members of St. Clair as well. But a bit of a rough spot. Lenny coming up the stairs, but it looks like that sight line very well might be covered. Gonna try and clear it out with a grenade, but of course, there's an ADS sitting there ready and waiting. Lenny goes down by the steps as JM Beast finds that. Rapid finds one, but North also takes JM Beast out in the meantime. Rapid taken down 3-on-3. 2-on-3 now, as Munchie finds himself an elimination as well. Domo getting shot upon, gonna have to move. Kira still sitting there full health, but not exactly in any position to engage. Interstellar did have the diffuser at one point. Domo goes down. It's gonna be all up to Kira. Otherwise, we're gonna have ourselves a dead even game as we go into halftime. Kira found one, but Munchie's gonna get him back for it. So, 3-3. Going into halftime, Owens able to stop the bleeding. This would definitely be interesting coming out here from Owens Community College if that Oryx does stick around, but of course not. I was going to say, there's no Jaeger on this team, so who's going to be picking that up? Who's going to 6 over? Sure enough, it's probably the biggest outlier there, which was, of course, the Oryx. As much as everybody loves being the Kool-Aid man and just flanking people, it really takes a specific setup to make that play work. I think we've seen St. Clair do it last week during the Rainbow Six Collegiate Championships. They were able to make it work on their opponent then, but it is hard to pull off, to say the least. And wouldn't you rather much more simpler value by just being able to deny some grenades? Leading the eliminations in this game so far, JMB is sitting there with 8.
10 seconds left before insertion.
We'll have to see how the attack is for St. Clair here on Villa. Don't get to see it too often. And it seems pretty standard overall in regards to operator selection. We do have Kira on an entry fragger. This time it's going to be the Ash. Big Papa going to be playing a little bit of support with Thatcher and Beast as well. Playing support on the Ace with some hard breach potential. Domo with the air jabs on that Nomad. Going to stop any sort of run-out shenanigans or any sort of crazy flanks. And it looks like Rapid might be looking to get aggressive here with this Offia as well.
AMP incoming. Functioning.
And that's exactly why they wanted the Jaeger. Otherwise, that Malusi would have just ate a stun grenade. Point blank, and St. Clair would have been able to move forward onto that. Okay, an ISO grenade from below. Going to do some chip damage over to north. EMP nade going to get gobbled up by the ADS of Munchies as well.
Device planted.
And now St. Clair looking to move, using as much soft breach as possible to go through some of these softer walls. Whether that be from Rapid or Kira, both of them have that available. We do have JMBs looking to start blowing some ace charges here onto these walls as well. There is nobody here to electrify, so these should be going by just fine, uncontested, with gigantic holes in the wall. And massive sightlines available. Stitch goes down as Rapid finds him. From above, Domo on the staircase going to find himself another kill.
My device is ready.
Domo and Rapid moving forward together. Kira kind of by his lonesome, and then Big Papa's by his lonesome as well. St. Clair able to move onto the bomb site. Domo taking some heat, but able to get aside. JMB's has that diffuser going down.
Attackers are activating
A 5-on-3. St. Clair in a very strong defensive position, it looks like. As shots fired, it's going to be Rapid able to find one. Kira finds another. It is all down to north. Does not happen. Domo takes them down, securing St. Clair a flawless round on defense. Or on the attack, rather. If we keep seeing attacks like that from St. Clair, we might be done quickly here for this R6 Collegiate Championship match, as Owens has a little bit of catching up to do in that regard. They're going to try the Aviator site once again. Playing some similar stuff. Let's hope they can execute a little bit stronger. Otherwise, that's going to be another W, possibly even another flawless coming up here for St. Clair. Basically just able to catch everybody one by one without much hesitation. Any sort of real contest from the side of Owens.
Deploying ADS. Deploying ADS. My evil eye is back.
Still leading the charge in regards to eliminations, of course, JM Beast sitting there with 8. However, Domo and Kira and Rapid are all nice and close with 7 and 6 respectively. And then Munchie leading his team right now with 6 as well.
Drone ready to go.
Drone's ready.
bomb located by attackers.
Okay, Big Papa droning through, able to spot some of these Banshees coming out from north, so they'll know the areas that if they try to go through, they will be much slower in doing so. Rapid making some noise, making his presence known as he blows through that door. A nice shot with that grenade actually was directly on north, doing a massive chunk of damage. You're inside the building. The rest of St. Clair looking to get ready to move. Big Papa leading the charge with an EMP nade. JMB's short to follow, does have those charges available. One of them going through, only going to get the first explosion, however. So only a little sight hole can be done there, as you cannot transfer through that. You can hop a drone through it, though, as we did see one of the St. Clair members do.
Nothing will watch over us. Magnets ready. Located target, second floor. I will watch over us.
Setting up a activated breach.
Going to try again here on this same wall. And now it is going to be successful. You can crawl through that, but at the same time, we saw what happened to JMBs earlier in this game. Or even if it's not the most perfect of holes, you can get stuck in it. And it can make things irritating. Speaking of irritating, that little camera coming out there from Stitch was shooting at Kira, taking him down a quarter HP. Going to force Kira to use one of Ash's breaching charges to make sure it can blow through that. But somehow St. Clair managed to get themselves right onto the point. Pretty well uncontested. Going to be a little bit nerve-wracking now. Diffuser planted. 5v4. North went down, but so did JM Beast. Big Papa getting taken down also in the meantime. Rapid under fire alongside Domo. Domo hanging on with a quarter HP. Kira on site still good to go. Stitch is there for the defuse. Rapid's going to stop that in its tracks, however. Back and forth battle. Domo goes down. Saints versus 3. Rapid goes from below, but it is going to be answered. The air jab coming out, however, is going to slow him down for the meantime. It's all up to Kira. Shots fired. Does not win that gunfight. 8 seconds left, however. Is that enough time to defuse? Nope. Actually, St. Clair are going to win this via timeout. That diffuser is going to go down.
Attackers win.
Last possible second there for St. Clair. They've stalled long enough. The diffuser is able to do its job. And they take that round, even though they were all eliminated off the map. As we go to the second floor trophy room, it's going to be a little bit scary now for Owens. St. Clair getting that additional win means they're only 2 away from closing out this entire series tonight.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And they're going to make a switch in strategy in regards to it as well. We do see Stitch now playing the castle. Some extra reinforced barriers. And Interstellar is going to be picking up the smoke this time.
Shield ready.
Window blocked.
10 seconds remaining.
I will watch over us.
5 seconds left before
Manga ready.
attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Round 9 underway. St. Clair not switching anything up. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Drone active.
Lots of shots fired here. What in the world is that? That's Rapid making some noise. Definitely making his presence known. Does have some of those disorienting grenades if he really wants to use them. But we do see those grenades getting rerouted. That is thanks to Lenny's Wilmai, of course, those discs. Really making it difficult to get those nades where you want. But in the meantime, Interstellar gets picked out, and Hero finds himself his 8th kill in the game. And Lenny going to then find Big Papa. Hero looking to move forward, however, right beside him, Domo and Rapid are both in a bit of a firefight as Lenny is downed but not out, trying to crawl away to safety. Hopefully one of his teammates can pick him up in the meantime. The ADSs from Munchie are going to keep him safe, at least in regards to any sort of grenades. Kira moving low, looking for a quick peek through maybe a drone hole. The ADS finally out of charges for Munchie, so any grenades in this area will now be effective. Jam Beast, however, getting caught right near, I believe that was Domo. Yeah, right in front of him, and he had the diffuser at hand. This could be picked out and capitalized on by Owens if they're careful enough. Kira, realizing this, is going to put some additional pressure into the building. Does spot the fallen Lenny, going to finish him off. A nice little peace of mind there for St. Clair. Knowing that player was down, not out. Spot somebody prone, is going to win that gunfight. Kira sitting here with a triple so far in this round. Not much health left to his name, however. 50 seconds on the clock. Domo was able to carry the diffuser out, so has it in hand. He looks to start putting in a couple extra air jabs in case somebody wants to try and flank them. Shots fired. Rapid going to spot him out on the drone and instantly get the answer. Now it's all down to, once again, Munchie all by himself versus 3. On the B site, which, okay, at least he's in one position, but that being said, they can go the other direction. Shots fired. Kira going to answer it. Get himself a 4K on the round and putting St. Clair into match point territory. One more to go for the St. Clair squad here if they want to take their second win in a row in the R6 Collegiate Championships. Right around the corner for them. They have the composition that's working. And right now, at least on the side of Owens Community College, they might be just trying the same thing over again. And Interstellar, I know specifically in that last round, you're playing the smoke. You gotta live. We need you late. And going down first is never a good time, to say the least. A lot of these other operators, they go down. That's, I mean, it stinks, but at the same time, at least they have their gadgets down. Meanwhile, you have to be alive to activate yours. After that round, getting himself a 4K. Kira going to lead the charge now across the game with 11. Oh my goodness. 11. Oh god.
5 seconds remaining.
I've done bamboozled myself, guys. Help.
Attackers are moving out
11
to locate
eliminations in this game. There we go, we did it. We can do the commentary thing. We got this. Of course, match point, round number 10 on the board here at Villa. Clubhouse would be game number 3 if Owens are able to bring this to overtime and succeed in overtime. But will we even get the chance to go there? That is the question. Lots of shots fired, and Stitch is actually getting the worst for wear right now, less than, or just over, under a quarter HP done to him. Kira spots a player out, looking to possibly move in. JM Beast looking to get inside the building as well. Domo is nearby as well. Shots fired near Kira. Big Papa is nearby, ready around the windows. It looks like Rapid and Big Papa are starting to move forward once again. Try some different angles, break some different windows, get some different angles. How Rapid got that drone out of there is beyond me, but Kira's going to go down. Domo going to answer quickly, though, as he's also inside the building at this point. Bounce a flash off the wall, see if there's anybody there. His sensitivity is so high, it's going to make me sick. But Domo finding himself a second. Can he find himself a third? He's going to try, nearly getting Interstellar.
A bomb has been located.
Rapid is nearby as well. Domo knows one player is there. Rapid going to find Munchie. Interstellar and Lenny, the only ones left on the team. Now it is all up to Interstellar, who's already been wounded. This match is looking perfect right now for St. Clair, and they are in fact going to close it out with a 3-7 victory. here on Villa. With that last round, Rapid was able to get it close with 10 elims, but it's going to be Kira leading the charge for the St. Clair squad with 11. And of course, big props to everybody on the St. Clair team, of course. I may be talking about scoreboards, I might be talking about like all sorts of elimination kind of stuff like that. But of course, like I say time and time again, with the way R6 is, there's nothing that we can put on the scoreboard that shows how useful your information, your call out, and your communication is in this game. And it was absolutely clutch across the board for St. Clair as they were able to take both of these rounds in rather convincing fashion, a 7-2 in the first game and a 7-3 in second. It was good stuff from them. Of course, props to Owens Community College, though. They had some moments of brilliance, but not going to be enough here today. And for action, in regards to action here on the Saints Gaming stream, that is not all that we have for you tonight. We'll go over that momentarily, but of course, I do want to thank the people who, of course, make Saints Gaming possible to begin with. That's St. Clair College, St. Clair College Alumni Association, Student Representative Council, Zuckelman School of Business and IT, PC Outlet, and Tim Hortons. Thank you for sponsoring St. Clair Saints Gaming, and making this all possible. And a big thank you to the fans from both sides, both teams, tuning in, supporting their collegiate esports teams. Of course, this is still brand new, and I know personally, I just absolutely love seeing people coming in, cheering on their family, cheering on their friends. Even if you're on the other team, by all means, everybody's welcome. Always welcome here on the Saints Gaming CA stream. And I hope to see you again. Hopefully, Owens Community College will see you again sometime soon for the rematch later on in the season. Now, if we go over to our schedule for the week, later on tonight, actually, 7 o'clock, a couple more minutes. I got about 2 hours or so to set this one up. But we've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare season opener for TESPA. A lot of people have been asking for that one. Finally underway. And in fact, why don't you go to our YouTube channel and learn about one of the Call of Duty players on that squad, as Sauce gives us a brief little interview. Get to know him better before the matchup. Of course, that's tonight at 7, Sunday at 7. Call of Duty returns. Monday, 8 o'clock. Rocket League returns in UCEA action. Tuesday at 8 o'clock. CSGO returns to the stream in UCEA action. And then Wednesday at 6 o'clock, League of Legends. They had a week off from OPSC, but it's going to return up or later on in the week at 6 p.m. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the stream, and we'll see you later on tonight for some Call of Duty. If you do wish to follow my personal stuff, my name is Dan Banner, also known as either Mr. Danners or Banner Broadcast on Twitter. You can catch my esports ventures on Twitter, which majority of it is Saints stuff, but you might be surprised every once in a while. And in the meantime, have a little break. Let's get some food. Ayuna. And then we'll get into Call of Duty very shortly at 7 o'clock. Stick around for it, but if you don't, I'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.